Well, hello. In this video, I would like to talk about this plugin that I developed for Godot called Godot-finder. Godot-finder helps you find, obviously, your scenes, your scripts, and your resources all across your project from a single place. Because in the default Godot way, you basically need to find your file, your scene or script, whatever, in the file system doc, which is not very efficient when you have tons and tons and tons of files, right? To bring up the finder, you can click the search icon on the top right of the screen, or you can double tap shift, which I find easier. Here in the finder pop-up window, you can search for basically anything. So let's search for a file called finder gd, here. So we have the file, and I can click the file to open it. If it's a script, it will open on the script window, script tab, and if it's a scene, it will open on the scene tab, like here. And if it's a resource, like the icon.png, it will open on the side panel on the inspector here. Another cool thing about the search functionality of the Finder is that it uses fuzzy matching. So instead of typing exactly the file name, like Finder, I could type, I don't know, change the E for an A, and it would still find the file like that. Also, you can see this item list. It is rendering, showing all the script properties, such as its class name, some function called finish. So that's also something you can do with the Finder plugin. So if I search for a function called onClickProperty, like here, it will bring me, and yes, it's animated, it will bring me straight to where the function declaration is. I do some parsing of all your script files in the directory you specify. I'll get to it in a moment. And I save this information about all the methods your file has, where it is, also variables, constants, the class name as I said, signals also. So if I search for clicked property, for instance, it will show the signal, and if I click here, it will bring me to the signal declaration. So that's very useful. Also, you can specify multiple search terms by separating them by space. So if I want to find something that's probably in the Finder file, and then inside it something called, I don't know, onClicked property, for instance, here, you'll see it will try to match everything. So Finder, it matched the file itself, but also inside the file properties that, let's say, that sounds like that are similar to Finder. So it found the class name, very obvious, the property called files, a function called hide, finish, but also it found the second term called onClickProperty. That's nice. Another thing you can also do is start your search with / to specify that you are searching for the path of a file. So if I do something like this, it will only match files because you specify a /. So that's cool. As you can see, most of the files have a thumbnail. These are generated from Godot itself. Godot has a editor resource preview class, if I'm not mistaken, that you can use to generate thumbnails, and that's what I'm using. But if you don't like it for some reason, you can also disable these thumbnails. Also, the search by properties from scripts that also can be disabled. Here in the editor settings, we have the Finder menu, and then here you can toggle smart suggestions, for instance, disable it. Compat mode, also something that you can enable, which will disable the thumbnails. And for some reason, if you don't want to search in specific directories, probably your add-ons directory, you can specify here a size and put your paths. So string, for instance, this could be add-ons. So let's disable everything, close, right? So now if I try to open and try to search, you can see that it won't match anything inside the atoms directory. So basically the only thing I have access to is the icon PNG and the default and resource here. And as you can see, the thumbnail is removed and smart suggestions are disabled. Also, something that I forgot to mention is that the Finder is fully integrated with your editor's theme. So for instance, now I'm using the gray theme, but if I change it to something like, let me search it here, change it for something like the light theme here, I just need to restart the plugin for the changes to take effect, and you can see that it's fully integrated. So now it's using the light theme, even the accent color, the font color, everything. Not only that, but if you are like me and you like to change the editor scales, if I set it back to 1, which is the default, you can see that the Finder now behaves with the new scale and everything is on place, right? Nothing broke. So yeah, that's basically it. Bye bye.